Here we are again, still on the MSC Grandiosa, and this is going to be the third cabin that I get to tour on this ship. And the reason is I moved cabins once, and this is the cabin of my neighbor, a very successful German cruise vlogger named Matthias Mohr, the ship's tester. He's staying here in the Yacht Club with a friend of his and was generous enough to let me film this Yacht Club suite. So check it out. For everybody who's got your eyes closed right now, it's 16,022. And this is the first impression when you come inside. Obviously, when you call it a suite, that means it's going to be a little bit more spacious. And there are some things that are really great about it, like really an upgrade from the room I'm staying in, and some things that are kind of the same. Over here, there is a really long countertop space, and the telephone and the champagne and the coffee machine are all part of the room. That Bose speaker, the guys brought that with them, just to be clear about that. Down here, there's some drawers. And next to it is the mini bar, which in the suite class Yacht Club is included. And they've got some really interesting things in here. So iced tea and juices, cola, beer, tonic. And, oh, but actually they don't have little bottles of schnapps, you know, like no vodka or tequila or rum or something like that. That's interesting. But they do have beer. Matthias mentioned to me that this is an espresso machine, but it's not a normal Nespresso machine. It's like the business kind, so it doesn't take normal Nespresso capsules. It takes these flying saucers, as he said. And they give you some down here. That's what they look like. And I mean, look at this little tray of dishes and glasses and stuff like that. Isn't this fancy? Ooh, let's do this one. There we go. Da-da. You know, if we had never stayed in a suite like we did on our last cruise on the Mein Schiff 1 just a couple weeks ago, I would think, okay, wow, this is what a suite is like. It's nice, it's big, it's spacious. You know, our suite on the Mein Schiff 1 was, of course, much bigger than this, but this is also pretty cool. Let's continue. Matthias mentioned that this is not a bed, it's only a couch. They have, of course, here the beds, and one interesting thing is, but you know, they have them apart, and of course you can get them put together, but I would expect that in a suite category that they would be like, it would be like a real bed, you know. Our suite on the Mein Schiff 1, that was a real bed, and these, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like one of these portable things. I don't know, not saying that's a reason to not stay here, but just thought I'd show it to you. Also, when you're staying in the Yacht Club, you get all sorts of goodies and surprises delivered to your cabin all the time. What are these? These are, I think, candied oranges. And then if you just want a normal orange without any candy, you got that too. The lighting fixtures next to the bed are a little bit fancier than what I have in my cabin. And they do have USB ports on both sides, so that is a big plus. Oh, and they also get chocolate delivered at night. I don't get that. Take it away, feeling too good to me. I think this headboard has a light in it too, doesn't it? Is there lights in there? Yeah, it's lighted in there. Okay, that's fancy. You can see my hand mark on there. How do I get that to go away? That's better, right? The balcony is, I would say, 2 times longer than what I have on my standard balcony cabin. I think the depth of it is about the same. And one thing that surprises me is that over there is actually not a window. So behind that curtain, it's just a wall. So it's not like a panorama view. This glass area, I think, is the same size that I have in my cabin as well. And actually, The balcony furniture is also the same balcony furniture that I have in my cabin as well. So when you are staying in a yacht cabin suite, those are, you know, like I said, some things are upgraded and some things are the same. The balcony furniture is the same. What's definitely different is the bathroom. Dramatic lighting. Dramatic lighting. First thing first, it is Morgan approved. It has a full closing door, always good in my book. And when we open the door, check out. And behind the door, you will see it's fitted with Italian marble countertops and floors. And at first I thought it was just, you know, like plastic, but it is really stone, at least. If it's marble or not, I'm not sure, but it is stone. The shower cabin is a very large walk-in glass like cabinet, so there's no bathtub. It's about as big as a bathtub, like a standard size bathtub would be. And you walk in on this side and then shower over there. Matthias was mentioning that the fixtures, you know, there's the shower head that you can put in there, you can grab it. He's like, it doesn't feel like a really luxurious product. It feels kind of lightweight and plasticky. So I don't know, I haven't showered in here. Those are his words, not mine. They do have the same shower gel and shampoo dispensers in the shower, but they also offer this in the suites. It's the Med line of products. So what do they have there? Conditioner, lotion, shampoo, and I'm sure that's body wash. So like shower gel. So I don't get those in my standard balcony cabin. I'm just noticing the towels have a different logo as well. And what's interesting to me is there's only one sink in here, and we stayed in a junior suite on NCL, and now, you know, that amazing suite on Mindshift, and both of them had 2 sinks, and this only has 1, so that's interesting. Just outside of the bathroom is this sort of closet and dressing area. I'm not going to open that because they've got their clothes in there, but so that's a closet there, and over here there's also a closet. The thermostat's here on the wall. It's the exact same controls that I have in my room. Matthias was also mentioning that it's not like a really strong blast of air when you turn it on. And I noticed the same thing in my cabin as well. On the days where the sun was really blaring into my cabin and it was hot, when I turned it on, it took a long time for it to cool down in my cabin. So they have the same problem here in the Yacht Club. The Yacht Club experience, however, is not just about the cabin and what's in it. When you stay in the Yacht Club on MSC, you also get a whole bunch of other benefits that people staying in the other parts of the ship don't get. So remember that when you're considering booking Yacht Club, and some of them are: all that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help. Oh, they also have a nicer telephone than I do. Fancy telephone, look at the speaker. I just can't stop thinking about you. I just can't stop thinking about you. I just can't stop thinking about you.